Hey guys, it's Carrie and Jeremy coming to you from Ecuador. We are 8 months pregnant. I am 32 weeks today. What is that? You just did, oh, 8.
That's a gang sign.
I thought you did 32. I was like, that's not 32. We are on our home stretch of our 21-day visit in Ecuador. We leave in 4 days, I think, and we're definitely ready to get home. While we love it here, being pregnant in a foreign country and laying in random beds and using random pillows and is not necessarily an easy task.
Yeah.
And so just a recap on the last probably month of our pregnancy. I'm trying to think of what happened at because I think our last update was close to 29 weeks, which is pretty much around the time we came here. We shot a wedding at 29 weeks, and that went great. I think we didn't have any issues.
Yeah, no issues at all.
Yeah. It's funny because people say that the third trimester gets really hard again, and I have to say that's true. As soon as we hit 28 weeks, just being able to be comfortable, my ability to walk, when we were even 27 weeks, the week before, we could walk, hours and hours, and all of a sudden the third trimester hit, and it went down to barely nothing. It just, not right now, but, just to transition into the third trimester was really difficult. While we've been here in Ecuador, which has been pretty much over the last month, how much would you say we've walked every day?
We, just about daily, we walk our average of probably around 2 to 3 miles. So Carrie's still kicking butt on being the walking pregnant unicorn that she is.
And it's up and down hills, and it's really hilly here, and the thing is too is I always go more by how long I walked, as far as time, not mileage, because I would say here anywhere from I would say the lowest we walked in one day was probably about 2 hours worth of just being out walking around. While we didn't maybe cover that much mileage, it's hours of just kind of walking, because I'm getting slower, so I'm not covering as much miles, but we're definitely just being active for at least 2 hours. But there's been days, especially when we first got here at 29 weeks, there was days we were out for 4, 5, and 6 hours straight, just walking everywhere. And then I hurt my back and neck a week ago. I pinched a nerve, I think, in my neck from the different beds we're sleeping in, and in my hip. And so there was a couple days where just to walk even for 5 minutes was miserable. So I'm healed, and today I'm 32 weeks and I feel great. All of a sudden today I just feel like I have a lot of energy. Yeah. And I could just walk all day, and feels pretty good. Heartburn has been, it definitely got worse in the third trimester, but here the last 2 days, it's just breathing. It's not just at night anymore. It's almost all the time. I'm a breathing dragon. That's what it feels like. So, it feels like I'm breathing fire. So, I can't eat as much food. I feel like I have less room, so I'm not eating as high quantities, I feel like. There's just not as much room. I've been giving him quite a bit of my food, except today I ate a full portion. He likes it, I ate a full portion today, but for the most part, I'm not eating as much food. We've been drinking a ton of water. Yep. And lots of water, and eating lots of produce here. We love the produce in Ecuador. It's so cheap. And if you guys want to keep up on just our daily pictures or happenings, definitely check us out at Facebook. And the easiest way for me anyway is Instagram. Carrie Sue Photo, CarrieSue Photo, PHOTO. Check me out on Instagram. I update bump pictures, just different things that are going on. Whatever we're eating, I'll put pictures of cool foods we found. So that's a good way to just kind of keep up on what's going on as well, as far as pictures go. Let's see. Is there anything else with the pregnancy? I don't think so. I've been leaking colostrum, for all you people who might want to know. A lot of girls on here, I'm sure, want to know when that happens. I think it started happening the second trimester just a little bit, but it's gotten more and more leaking colostrum. And then I think the only other thing would be just as far as the bump goes and people's comments is I've had a mixture here in Ecuador of people thinking, oh, that's going to be an Ecuadorian baby. You're giving birth any day now. And I'm like, no, I still have 2 months. But we've then got, on the other hand, people who are saying, oh, you still have ankles, so you're not ready to give birth. Like, you have a couple months left. Or people who say, like, oh, you're small for 8 months. So, you know, and then I think we've also gotten a mixture of, that's a boy or that's a girl.
Right.
Was there one that's...
So it's still a mystery. No one knows the gender. It's cool.
Yeah, no, for sure. But when people find out that we don't know, they like to make their, which I think it's cool. I like it.
I like hearing it.
Yeah.
I'll just say, what do you think it is?
Yeah.
It's a boy. It's a boy. I'm like, yeah.
Like, what do you think? So I think we've gotten more boy than anything.
Yeah.
Which
we'll see.
Is so weird because we had one girl when we visited Vilcabamba say, oh, that's a girl because you gained weight in the sides. And I'm like, well, thank you. I know. But, which I've heard that old wives tell as well, and she was Ecuadorian. But then I've gotten other people say, that's a boy because you're all belly. You're all belly, and that means it's a boy.
Yeah.
So, it's funny, but I definitely think we've gotten more boy votes than girl votes at this point for what people, at least here in Ecuador, think that it is. I think people back home more think I don't remember what they think it is, but...
I think a lot of people back home think it's a girl.
I think, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, overall.
But it's the season of girls with our circle of friends, so...
I know. We
would love a girl, but it would be nice to throw some male in the mix there. So I'm going to back up and give you guys a belly shot. If you want to see weeks, 28, 29, 30, 31, all of that, like I said, go to my Instagram. I post those pictures weekly, just different pictures of my bump. So I'm not going to insert them in this. I don't want to edit it. So just go to my Instagram. Again, it's Carrie Sue Photo, and you can see those pictures there. That's a great way. But you can already kind of see it here. But I will back up and show you my bump. He'll help me up. Okay, up. No, don't move it.
All right, there you go.
There we go.
Look at that bump, bump, bump. Look at that bump.
So
bump,
here is
bump.
the bump at 8 months. Ta-da! All right, guys, we will check you later, closer to 36 weeks. Adios.